Hello, everybody. Sorry we're late. We were chatting, weren't we?
We were, but that's not the reason we're late.
No, that's not the reason. We had technical issues. We were trying to set up all these cameras and we had a little bit of issues. So I think we're right. Okay, how's everybody been? It's Thursday. Aren't we excited to be here?
Yes.
We've not done a show together like this. We're trying to work it out. July.
Yeah.
Last year when we were in France.
Time ago. Yeah.
And that was with Sarah Payne as well.
It was, yes.
And Sarah, are you watching?
And yes.
Get well soon.
Yeah, definitely get well soon.
You need to get well for next month.
Yes. Yes.
So, sorry, it's going to be like this tonight, everybody. So I hope you've all had a nice relaxing day because Bella and I are going to make you hyper. Because we have so much in store for you tonight. We've got loads of new products. Bella's got some fabulous techniques.
Yeah.
And I'm even going to demo it as well. So we're going to do lots of fun. So we're going to see who's joined us because we have been chatting and loads of you have come on. So thank you. We've got YouTube. Bella's going to look over at YouTube over there because there's no way I'm going to get to actually read that from this side.
No, I'm going to have trouble.
So I will start over on Facebook here. So thank you everybody for joining us. And did we say hello?
We might not have done.
Hello. Welcome to our Crafting Thursday show. And today's, as you can see, special guest is Bella Tapp from Bella Art and colouring queen, aren't you?
Am I? Yes.
Yes, you
I
are.
am.
Positivity.
I am, yes.
So let's see who's joined us. Carol's put great to see a great show with two good crafters. That's good. That's
really
nice,
lovely.
Carol. Thank you.
Nice start.
I've got Anita joining us from Honolulu. I've got Tina and Harry saying hello. And I'm not kidding. Look how many O's are on that from Darlington.
Oh my goodness.
That is a lot of O's, Harry and Tina. I've got Carol Wood saying hi. I've got Fiona. I've got Tony. I've got Anita. I've got Carolyn saying hello to all crafters. Welcome Bella, Debbie and Dave. Yeah, Dave's not here. He's going to make a cup of tea.
Yes.
He'll be back. I've got Iris. I've got Anne. I've got Christina. I've got Joe. I've got Heather saying we'll have to catch up later as I'm off to the pub, lol. Enjoy.
We've got Els saying hello from Norway as well. So hello from Norway.
I've got Kaya, I've got Anne from a wet Guildford. Anne, that really threw me. Because aren't you from Bournemouth? Anne Bushell? And you're in Guildford, unless you're on holiday. Or is it Portsmouth? I get the two mixed up and I'm so sorry.
There's quite a big difference between the two.
I know. I've got Amanda saying hi. I've got Liz. And Margaret says it's good evening from Fife in Scotland. It's very cold. That's what she says. Sandra says off to the theatre tonight. We'll have to watch and catch up. Enjoy, Sandra. What are you going to see? Actually, I love going to the theatre. Heather's loving the graphics. I've got Philippa saying hello. I hope you're all well and welcome to Bella. I've got Tina says we look very cosy. We haven't got a huge
cozy.
We've got over here.
Compact and bijou.
Yes, the next studio I have will be big. Right, okay. I've got Marianne saying hi. I've got Alison. I've got Vanessa saying hello. Everybody looking forward to a relaxing and learning crafting new techniques. Well, Bella has got some fabulous techniques in store, haven't you?
Yes.
I've got Nicola saying hello to you both, and I have got Mary says, hi everybody, I thought I was going to be late as I have spent 30 minutes cleaning up a broken bottle of my son's favourite gin. Which I knocked off the top of the utility room. He is not pleased with me. Oh, bless you. Do you know what? Do you know what Dave would do? He would, if it hadn't broken, he probably would have filled it up with water. And not told me. But then I do like pink gin, so he might have put some Ribena in it and watered it down. I've got Anne saying hi. I've got Catherine. Yes, we're into, it's going to be one of those nights. I've got Cynthia. I've got Brenda. I've got Joanne. Carol. Welcome all newbies. Oh, talking of newbies, okay. Just remembered, if anybody has ordered from Tuesday and hasn't sent your email address in and your post address, please make sure you do so because I'm still waiting for a couple.
We have a lady from Idaho. I'm not sure where Idaho is.
America.
That's Sharon from Idaho.
In America.
It is America.
Yes, but I don't know what parts. Sorry, Sharon. but welcome to our crazy crafting night, that's for sure. I've got Wendy saying hi, I've got Babs, I've got Angela, I've got Chris saying hi, Debbie, Dave and Bella. I'm just having a Chinese takeaway so I don't have to cook. Oh, I'm a bit jealous.
Nice.
I do like Chinese. Oh, like and share, just reminded me. The like and share for tonight was, you had a really good one, didn't you?
Yes. What's your favourite name for a colour that you might use on a crafting project?
Yes, now I have tomorrow I'm on Hobby Maker TV, and I've just put some new colour combinations for our Soft Magic product, and I had so much fun with them. I named a collection Daisy Trail.
Oh, no, that's really clever. That's nice.
So that is Daisy,
Daisy
with a
Trail.
bit of green in.
Yeah.
And a bit,
That's good.
if I wanted to put, but it actually doesn't have green. It has white,
There's
yellow.
logic in there somewhere.
There's white, yellow, and orange. And that's why I call it Daisy Trail.
Daisy Trail. Oh, no, that makes sense. That's
So
good
yeah,
daisy
so sorry
colours.
everybody. So
Good daisy
the like
colours.
and share is to tell me a colour that you like, because we're into colour combinations or
Yeah.
a colour name. And obviously Bella's going to be sharing some colouring techniques, so that is brilliant. And somebody's going to win a bundle of goodies, and some of them will be from Bella Art Collections as well. So please make sure you like and share this page, and we'll pick a winner by the end of tonight's show.
Perfect.
So where am I? I've got Leslie saying hi to both. I've got Estelle. I've got Kim. I have got Betty. Andrea says hello both from a wet Wales. It's not been a nice day for weather, has
Isn't
it?
it always wet in Wales? Did I not say that?
No. Andrea, I bet you were shaking your head at Bella.
It's not always wet in Wales. Forget that.
I'm loving all the love and likes that are coming through, so thank you ever so much for that. I have got Betty saying hi. I've got Janet from North Carolina. I've Cass saying good evening from Ireland. Very excited for the show. Oh, bless you. Thank you for joining us, everybody. I've got
Risha from Texas.
Oh, that we are having loads of people on
Yeah.
tonight. Brilliant. I have also got, I think, did I say Susan? Well, if not, I've said Susan again. I've got Anne saying it's dry but cold here in Barnsley in South Yorkshire. Oh, Anne
Sounds
Bushell
nice.
has confirmed. She's waiting for a coach to go home, so I'm watching this on catch up as I don't have my earphones with me. Oh, bless you.
Excellent.
I was right. She is not from there.
No.
I've got Estelle saying, "Oh, techniques, yay!" Yes, we've got plenty of techniques, that's for sure. And Philippa said, "It's like watching Hobbycraft." Do you mean Hobby Maker?
Hobby Maker.
Well, that's the great thing. You know, if you like these shows, we'll be doing more. Well, we
Yeah,
are going to be doing more
definitely.
anyway, aren't we?
We are anyway.
I've
Like
got
it or not.
exactly. Oh, a cup of
Oh,
tea.
a cup of
I've got
tea.
one. Brilliant.
Perfect.
I need to put that somewhere safe because I knock them over. Oh, you got a
Thank you very
sparkling
much. I got
one.
a sparkling one.
Keep on sparkling.
sparkling.
I have got Lorraine saying hi. I've got Sarah. Just received my magazine and loving it. Oh, Sarah, I'm so glad. Because we are limited stock with our latest issue. It was amazing, wasn't
It's
it?
beautiful.
I've got Karen saying hi. I've got Carolyn says pastels like yellow and green. Ooh. And Sharon Moore says good evening, Debbie, Dave and Bella. And everybody going to my son's for tea. I can't wait to catch up later. Well, enjoy.
Perfect.
And where am I? Andrea says I ordered Tuesday but I haven't had an invoice. Have they been sent? Andrea, no. I don't do, because I said to, I don't know if you remember, but on Tuesday's show, because I knew some people will be ordering from tonight, I said I would actually merge them and do the invoicing probably Friday afternoon stroke Saturday. So look out for it then. Where am I? Deborah's put phew, made it. Hi Debbie, Dave and Bella. Great to see you, Bella. Yeah, no, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It has been a while, yes. Primrose. Suzette says Primrose because it was a place of the childhood home where she grew up.
Oh, that's
in
nice.
Bermuda.
In Bermuda.
Oh,
Wow, how
place to grow
lovely.
up.
Geraldine's got lemons and blues. I love those colours. I've got Tony joined us as well. And Betty says, looks like we're in for a crazy evening.
Definitely. Definitely. Can't be helped.
And Tina says the colours that Bella is wearing.
Oh,
There
how
you go.
lovely.
You like those shades,
Thank
don't
you.
you?
Yeah.
Right, everybody's sharing. I'm just saying hello to everybody first. I've got Kathleen saying hi. I've got Debbie. I have also got Sam says hi, Debbie, Bella and Dave. I love all shades of reds.
Oh, wonderful.
And Wendy says it has been raining afternoon, so good excuse for making cards with a new magazine. How good is this magazine? Exclamation mark. It is brilliant. It's
very
literally
good, isn't it?
almost sold out, and it's not even been in stock a month. So
It's pretty good.
the pressure is on for the next issue. I've got Beverly just joined us as well. Karen said, hi, Debbie, Bella, Dave, and everybody. How are you? So do you mean us, or do you mean in general? As you can tell, we're a little bit hyper.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Bella for... It's only been a week.
Yeah, that's a long time.
It's a week and a
It's
half.
a week and a half.
So yeah, so obviously now since I've moved down south, I see Bella more than I used to,
Which is perfect.
which is brilliant. Okay.
I thought I'd say that first.
But okay, it's been a crazy week, hasn't
It
it?
has, definitely.
Definitely. So I have got. So we're well. Sorry, Karen, we're very
Yes,
well.
Thank you very much for asking.
And where am I? Deborah says Dave the Budgie says he is too busy to watch at the moment. He's eating his dinner. He will watch with Mum on catch up. Lol. Right, I've got Sue joined us. I've got Pauline from Wigan saying hi, and I've got loads of choices of colours. I have got where everybody. Oh, and Karen meant everybody, not us two, by the way.
Oh, disappointed now.
No, we're not
No, we're
disappointed.
not
We are
disappointed.
hoping that everybody's
fine.
doing well,
Yes.
okay, and that we can make you smile if you had a challenging day. I've got Philip says it is a pleasure seeing Bella again. It's been a long time to see.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
it has been a
Thank
while.
you. Has been a while.
Definitely. And so says, sorry, I said girls and forgot to say hi to Dave. No, don't worry, sir. He's gone again. Okay, so yes, we're in one of those funny moods, okay, but we've got so much to do, and we're really excited for this show. And I've been asked loads of questions, and we'll try to get through the queries that I've had in relation to colouring. So tonight's show is got obviously Bella Art. We have some other items on the show. But Bella is going to show us her favourite techniques, aren't you?
I am, yes, from layering colours and shading and picking out details with colour. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to have lots of fun. And I am actually going to do a candle, because it's one of the questions that we've been requested, with what Bella has coloured in. How is that? I've got Mare just joined us. I've got Colleen saying good evening, lovely ladies, and Dave and all the crafting family. I have got, Jeanette says purple and lilacs are my favourite. They're like
Yes.
yours as well, because that's your logo, isn't it?
It is, yes. And Barbara Hargreaves says her colour choice is pink through to red. And Carmen from Malta says she really likes your designs and your tutorials.
Oh, I thank you, Cameron. I hope you're going to enjoy tonight's show. It's a little bit different. I've got Sylvia joining us, says hi, a bit late, but never mind. You just missed the natter. Well,
Yeah.
you haven't. You can always watch and catch up. It's just us having a bit of a crazy time. And I've got Nicola says, is there an FB Dave this week? He's not here at the moment, Nicola. I will tell him that you said that, okay? We're really going to have a really good evening. So I think I've said hello to nearly everybody. If I've missed you, say hi again. Michelle's put Morecambe and Wise, Cannon and Ball. Now we have Debbie and Bella.
Excellent. Which
Michelle-
one's Morecambe? Which one's Wise? That's what I want to know. Don't answer that.
No,
don't answer
please
that.
don't answer
No,
that.
don't answer that.
No. We like that. Okay,
Yeah.
that's funny. Okay, but we will try to, through the laughter and the smiles, we will show you some
Yeah.
techniques. And remember, this is a demonstration show to do different things. You missed what Michelle said, Dave. She said Morecambe and Wise, Cannonball, and now Debbie and Bella.
Yeah. It could be like the two Ronnies.
Which is the short.
Yeah, that's
is
what
the
I
short
said,
one,
Dave.
Mary Les.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on,
Don't- yeah,
everybody.
nobody
I've
asked
got
that.
Rita saying hi. I've got Janet. I've got Sandra saying hi, Debbie and Dave and Bella. A bit late, but here now. Hope everybody's okay. We're well, thank you, Sandra. I hope you're doing well as well, and everybody else. The like and share is, what's your favourite colours? Or tell us a colour combination that you like.
Or a particular colour name, like
Yes.
peacock blue, or
Yeah.
when you have crafting names,
Yes.
don't you? People come up with amazing colour names.
Because we're going to use that in some new colour combinations that Bella's going to be designing
Yeah.
in the next weeks, months. Watch the space. So that's a like and share. And I was saying that I am on air tomorrow on Hobby Maker TV, and I've got a new collection of Soft Magic, and one of the colour combinations is called Daisy Trail, and it's actually white, yellow and orange.
Which is perfect.
It is lovely. I have got Elizabeth just joined us. Mary said we're Laurel and Hardy. So I guess I'm the plumpy one.
Oh, no.
That's fine. That's fine. I have no issue with
I'm
that.
not sure how to take that.
Compliment. Take it as a compliment. Right, okay. Philippa's got a lovely colour combination. Duck egg and pastel pink.
Yes,
That is lovely,
yeah.
isn't it? Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the laughs, everybody that's sending me. Okay. I have got work. Margaret says, glad you're doing a candle. Going to try doing one tomorrow. Well, when you see how easy it is to do, everybody, you should all be having a go, because it's the perfect gift if you're stuck. Trust me, I have given candle gifts whenever I'm thinking, oh, I need a present for somebody. And you can personalise it. You can do all different things. You can make it very quick and easy, or you can actually go do an elaborate one, which Bella's doing an elaborate one tonight.
Of course.
Of course she is. Right, okay. Philippa said Ant and Dec. We're going to get all these, aren't we?
Worse and worse.
Yes. Right, okay.
Harry said the Three Stooges.
Harry said the Three Stooges. Oh, wow.
That's going back a bit.
That is going
way
back a bit.
before my time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Annette says, hi, Debbie and Dave and Bella. It's so hard to find you at the moment on Facebook. Hello, all crafters. Oh, Annette, are you actually following us? Have you clicked on the bell? I always forget where it is. I think it's at the top right-hand side, and get notified. That's the best way, because then you'll get notifications when we're on, and you don't want to miss a show, especially a show like tonight. Mare says double trouble. Do you know what, Mare? My grandfather used to call me Troubles all the time. He said, in a nice way, of course, but I suppose when I was younger, I did get into trouble. But as you can tell, I'm a little bit of a hyper person. Christy's put, good evening, everybody. Pinks and purples are my favourite, mainly purples. Oh, are you going to like to see what we've got on tonight?
Yeah, we've got some beautiful colours.
We do. So I think I've said hello to everybody. If I've missed you, say hello again. Karen's put, more Bill and Ben. Karen, that's above. That is before my time. I'll be honest with you. Are there? I don't even know who they are.
Bill and Ben,
the flower pot
men. That's before my time too.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry to say, but I just think that. Sorry, get all these messages from everybody. Denise has just joined us and she's given us 200 stars. Bless you. Thank you for your support, Denise. And
Victoria says the awesome twosome.
Oh, Victoria.
We like that.
We like that.
Yeah.
We like you all, but that's actually nicer than being called Bill and Ben.
Yeah.
The flower pot men. Oh, wow. Okay. Where am I? So I have got, Betty says, I'd love to do a memorial candle with a photo of my late husband on it. Oh, Betty, you definitely need to do that. That is an amazing idea. And it's so easy because I'll show you how to do that. I have got Maxine just joined us. Nicholas says, I had to laugh today as my package arrived in the Darnton office as the picture the postman put on was the package of the desk with goodies on. Does the postie come in for a cuppa? Yes, Nicola, he does. Well, he probably comes in for chocolates. We tend to, because obviously Dave and I are down in the south office and the girls are in the north. And so we send up goodies and they do share the chocolates up there. And I think at Christmas there was loads of chocolates and they were giving them to every courier that came in. Okay, I have got, where am I? I have got, Carolyn's put Almond Rose. That's a nice one.
That's a lovely name, actually.
That is really lovely. You are all coming up with some amazing names. It's going to be hard to pick. Kathleen Mumby's put 200 stars plus more, and Maxine's asked what's the stars for. So basically, Maxine and everybody else that wants to know, the stars are something that Facebook has started. And it's just a way that if you want to support, you can give donations to whoever's doing it. And it's something that we didn't start, Facebook started it, and it's something that we're going to look into and get more information on. Sanders put, oh dear, you're making me feel old now. I love Bill and Ben, not forgetting Little Weed. Well, Sandra, I don't mean to make you feel old. Duh, get the right word. But don't forget that I have only been in the country since I was 10 and only watched TV.
Oh, that's only 20 years ago, Debbie.
But what I was going to say, I had to learn to speak English.
Yes.
So, like, Dave hates the fact that I did not listen to 80s music. He loves 80s music. So it was only till later on that when I could actually speak English properly,
Yes.
that I started to watch TV more. And so there's a big gap. So it might have been about, but I don't. The only reason I know about it is because Dave told me. So
We've
Dave's old enough.
missed out on huge chunks
I
of
missed out on huge.
Yeah.
Karen Boland's come back. She said she meant it as a cheery, smiley way. We know, Karen. We're just having fun, honestly. We're making you smile. Hopefully, we are making everybody smile. If you join me on Tuesday, we were talking about what makes you smile. Okay, and hopefully tonight we can make you smile with our laughter.
Definitely.
Where am I? I don't know where I'm.
Carmen Lazara says the two colours which she likes are blue and aquamarine.
Oh, that's nice. I do like aquamarine.
It is a beautiful colour. There's a particular kind of stone which is called alexandrite, which is a combination of a pink and a purple, which is sort of like a blue and a
What's it called?
alexandrite.
Oh, that's very posh name
It is
for a
very-
gem.
It is.
Okay,
Yes.
as you may not be aware of, Bella used to work for a jewellery company
I did. Yeah.
and design jewellery
A
in
long time
Bond
ago.
Street. So she knows all these fabulous gemstone names.
Well,
We should actually bring...
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay, you know more than
I
I
might
do.
remember some.
We should bring out a gemstone glitter range or something.
No, that's an idea.
Yes, we
Yeah.
could do that. Right, we're going off on a
Okay.
tangent. We should get
Yes.
started. I think I've said
Yeah.
hello to everybody. And when we go, Carol's put, me and Philip have been making vases for my artificial flowers. I have got Does Dave do crafting? Actually,
No,
Carol, he doesn't. But because he watches me do the videos and whenever I'm doing preps and things like that, a couple of years ago, or maybe even longer, for Valentine's Day, he actually made me a Valentine's card. I have it
That's
somewhere.
pretty impressive.
That is very impressive. But not only did he make me a card, he made me a stepper card.
Oh wow.
A stepper card. Isn't that amazing? So
really
I know
good.
he's over there, he's rolling his eyes at me, but I was so impressed because he actually not only made me a card and it all balanced really well. It was a good card, but he actually made me a stepper card. Where am I? Okay, so Elizabeth says, sorry, I think my cat just sent an angry face walking over an iPod.
I did.
iPad even. That's okay. If I ever say something that people are not happy with, please tell me, okay? Because sometimes when I re-look at Facebook, I'm like, I've got angry faces. Why have I got angry faces? Yes, but sometimes people accidentally click the angry face because the thumbs are too big or fingers are too big, or a cat goes across the iPad, which I think Elizabeth is hilarious. Sandra says, no, Debbie, you don't make me feel old as I'm getting on a bit. Let's say I enjoy 60s, 70s and some 50s music, although I can't recall all the 50s music as very young then. Oh, bless you. Well, you know what? I was about to say, you're only as old as you feel.
That's very true.
So when you're having a challenging day, you feel older. But hopefully tonight we can make you feel younger with loads of laughter and fun.
yes.
That's for sure. Right, okay, where am I with the different things? Everybody's coming out with loads of different colours now. Tanzite is a pretty colour.
That's
Kay's
gorgeous
put,
colour.
and Mare's put aquamarine. And Wendy's put a gem-coloured print magic would be lovely. Ooh. You're all giving me ideas, everybody, so thank you. I've got Valerie just joined us. And I have also got Margaret saying looking forward to tonight. Well, there's loads of you going on. And I've got Mary supplied to Chris. Oh, Mary said, if you make, or is it Chris? If you make a gemstone glitter range, I would love a garnet. It's my birthstone. See, that's a really good idea, isn't it?
It is. You can get garnets in different colours. Did you know?
No, I did not. I thought a garnet was red.
It is a red, but you can get like green garnets and different colours of garnet.
Now, did you all know that? Because
There
I
you
definitely
go.
didn't. Right, okay.
Useless fact of the day.
Yes. Okay. I've got Nicholas says, somebody says my hard drive has gone down and lost all my downloads. Okay, and Nicola has just put a message and replied, if you log onto your account on the DM website, you can hopefully download a lot of them. I have my hard drive saved automatically to the cloud as well, so I can access my files on my phone and computer. Worth looking at in the future. Yes. So for those, who was it, Nicola? Philip, check with your account, obviously. If you bought anything with our website, you will find that you can actually access those. Okay, and then we can always look back to see what you've ordered because you've got your forever code sheets. And the other thing is, you're buying kits, I always recommend that you keep the sheets of the forever kits, because if you keep a file with them all in, not only do you remember what you bought, because you can't. It is a good idea, but then you can reference it and have it as a reference. Right, okay, I've got Tierney saying hi. I've got Pearl just joined us. And Chris says, I didn't know it came from different colours, but I like traditional deep red garnet. See, Chris is with me. We both thought red, but she's learnt something. And Iris loves topaz. Right, okay, I think I've said everything. I think I'm going to get started. Have we got anybody else over there?
Karen has said she had to come over from Facebook because she's having trouble tonight. And Mary Cowman said, hi, Debbie, Dave and Bella. Sorry she's late.
Oh, well, you are just in time because we're going to start. So, just to recap on how the show works, everybody, I'm going to move this over here so I don't knock it over. With regard to tonight's show, we always tell you that it is a demonstration and buying show, but you please do not feel that you have to buy anything to participate. Enjoy the show. And it's Thursday, so the show, not only do we have some super products on tonight's show, brand new products, we've got the amazing Bella Tap here tonight, so we're going to do some demonstrations, but also don't go away at the end of the show because I give everybody a present, and some lucky winner is going to win the like and share with some goodies from Bella and myself. Valerie, the like and share is to give us a colour combination. So if anybody just joined us with regard to the like and share, it is to come up with a colour combination. And it can be any colour combination. It could be like, what did you call peacock blue, wasn't it? Or peacock green?
Peacock blue, peacock green.
Oh, I came up with, I'm on air tomorrow with a colour combination called Daisy Trail. And it's a colour combination. It has white, yellow and orange in it. Thinking about different daisies in there. It can be anything, and it's going to help us with the new colour combinations that we're going to be bringing out. Yeah. And it's just a bit of fun. And so that is the actual like and share for tonight. Michelle's put Thursdays are the best with you. Oh, bless you, Michelle. Michelle, mwah. I'm blowing you a kiss and everybody else, because that's so sweet of you to say. And I do appreciate all you guys taking the time to join us tonight, especially live. And we've got them internationally.
Yes.
Worldwide.
Yes.
So going back to how the show works, for example, if you could pass me the rulers.
Okay.
The first item that we're going to be coming up with tonight. I know. I might let you have one. How the show works is we'll go through the products and we'll give you the prices that we have on promotion. We've got new products on today. And the first item that we have in tonight's show, for example, let me go, it's FB2478. The information will come up on the side and it will tell you what it is. And for tonight, it is a metal edge ruler and it's available in clear and pink. And when you can see that it's normally $7.99, it's $4.99. And so if you wanted one of these items, okay, or that item, for example, you would put in your comment FB2478 pink, because if you want the pink one, you might want the clear one. And that's how easy it works. And as you go through the system, as you go through the show, okay, you will show you the different codes that is available along with the product. And at the end of the show, if you're brand new to our system here, you need to make sure you private messages your email and your postal address so we can then work out your invoice. Now this show will be invoiced either Friday afternoon or Saturday. And it will also be partly left open for anybody over the weekend as well. But if anybody has any questions or queries, they can also put a message on the feed. Now, when you actually get your email over the weekend, it will have a link. You can click on it and it'll be a payment link and it will show you what you've ordered, and you can pay by debit card, credit card. You can even pay by PayPal. Our website is debbiemoredesigns.com, and don't forget you can also ring over the phone on 07553 457 168. Now you can contact us via email at info@debbiemoredesigns, or you can send us a private message at Debbie More Designs. Now I do know that we are up to date with Facebook messages, or we were a day ago. So if you haven't received a reply on Facebook, please send a message again. So because I've been looking after it, okay, if, for example, you're waiting for a reply from email, I know Jessica's on it, so they should all be hopefully answered by tomorrow. So I think people have already ordered the ruler. Now, some of you have just put the number. Okay, so you need to tell me. Looks like we're going to get started. Okay, you need to tell me which one you would like. What do you want? A pink one or a white one?
Oh, well.
When I say white, it's clear.
It's clear.
So we're going to get started, everybody. Okay, and this is a 30 by 3 centimeter metal edge ruler. You haven't decided, have you?
I haven't decided, no.
Right, I'll show you both of them, everybody, if I can get a piece of paper. Oh, and Heather says, don't forget it's bank holiday in the UK on Monday. That is so true. So we have 2 rulers, everybody, 30 centimetres, and it's metal edge, so you can see that. And you've even got, you can see that all the measurements along there as well. $4.99, brilliant. So you need to put your choice in. So you can either put clear or pink. I know some of you have ordered, okay, and haven't. So I think I need, Kim and Kathleen need to tell me what you would like. Carol says, I have a metal ruler, which comes in handy. Yes, very good.
The nice thing about these is that they've got the horizontal lines on them, which means that you can measure the distance from an edge. So if you want to line something up, you can line it up to the edge of your paper. So you can take that line there and then you can measure against that line without having to actually do any measurements in terms of the centimetre. You just line it up. You line up the inside lines on the ruler.
Brilliant.
So that you can line it up without having to measure.
That's a brilliant idea. So as you can see, you have got a nice pink one, okay, and obviously I'm going to go with that one. But you may want a clear one. Both of them in stock, and it's first come first serve with those, okay. And it looks like they are flying out. Now, if anybody has any questions with regard to anything, please let me know. Philip says the next 2 Mondays are bank holidays. Oh, yes, I forgot about that. Yes. The poor girls in the office will be working double to try and get everything out, that's for sure.
Trying to catch up.
And also I'm on Hobby Maker on, well, tomorrow, which we'll talk about that later. So that's the first item of today, which is FB2478. It's quite handy to have, and whichever colour you go for, they both are exactly the same, both 30 centimetres, and they both have a metal edge that you can actually use your knife, and it comes in handy, and it's quite a sturdy ruler, isn't it?
They've got a nice weight to them, haven't they? They're quite a good quality sort of thickness, aren't they, as well?
They're very good, that's for sure. Right, okay, so I'm going to put that to one side, and then, oh, we've got a very exciting thing to tell you about now. It is Bella's chosen pencils, everybody. So this is her pencil set, and she'll be using them in today's demo, and it's a colour set of pencils for 36 pencils, everybody. And yet again, okay, you are going to love them. Now, one of the items that we have coming up is a MDF pencil holder, and Bella's already, look, there's the pencil. She's decorated the pencil holder, which will bring up the code in a second. But I just want to show you all the different colour pencils, okay? So you are going to get, when you get it, you'll get it in this packaging, okay? So if you want this, this is FB2480, and it is, sorry, 79, get the right one. So 79 is the pencils. So you're going to get 36, and as you can see, you've got different shades. I'll hold it a bit more closely. You can see all the shades. And do you want to explain a little bit more about these pencils, Bella?
So they're a really good quality pencil because they're not too hard and they're not too soft. I think on the description on the packet it says that they are specially blended soft pencils. So extra smooth, brilliant colours, soft break resistant leads. Excuse me. And the reason why you want, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. The reason why you want a pencil that's not too hard and not too soft is that you want it to be soft enough that it lays the pigment down on the paper, but hard enough that it holds a point. So you ideally want something that's a combination between the two, and that's where these pencils are exactly right. So if you're new to colouring and you want to have a go, these are a very good quality pencil to start with, and they're really reasonable in price.
Yes, for 36 pencils. Now, what Bella has got hers in, as you can see, it is this next item that we have, and it is our MDF. Now, we do, these have come into stock so that you get them like flat packed, and what you're going to do is then you are going to build it up and you'll end up with this. So as you can see, you've got the pencils, and then this is the side. Bella's actually decorated hers and painted it. You can see how she's done that with lovely gems and flowers,
Yes.
haven't you? You've had loads of fun with that.
It's basically pieces of die cut, but I mean, you could actually put panels in behind here if you wanted to, or you can decorate it however you like.
Definitely. So these are the side panels. So how you actually put it together is these are the side panels. So I think I've lost a bit. No, I haven't.
No, that's...
Yeah, so these are the side panels. So you would glue it in, everybody. So they just slot in. You have a base bit, don't
base
you?
goes underneath, yeah.
You then put this on.
That's it.
Now this is good for paintbrushes. So you just slip your paintbrushes in. But then this would then come together like so. And then you do it on the other side.
And the nice thing is that you've got the holes at the bottom, which means that when you position your pencils in, they hold up really well.
Yes, so as you can see, it's coming together like so. You then put this bit on. Obviously, when you put it together, everybody, let me just slip it in. You literally glue it. There we go. Make sure the slots are straight. So you can see how I'm coming together. Then that one goes on there, and then that one goes on there. This is FB2480. However, you don't have to use it just for pencils. You can use it for different things. That won't go in there, but certainly my pencils, all my little tools will go in. So it's fabulous.
Victoria says she's been after some good colouring pencils so she doesn't run her watercolour ones down. And that's quite a good point actually, because with watercolour pencils they're doing a different task, and so if you actually use them for general colouring, you're sort of using them up.
Yeah, you need a separate set. So if you're using it for colouring, and Bella's going to go through some colour aspects, you can do that. Can I ask Dave, can you cut MDF with knife? Ooh. MDF, you mean cut this with a knife? That would be very hard to do. I would say no. I've got Jacqueline just joined us, saying, hi everybody, just managed to find you. My laptop's playing up tonight. And Patricia has said hello as well. Well, all you've missed, ladies, is the first item was my brand new rulers, which was FB2478. We were talking about our brand new rulers available in pink and also available in clear, only $4.99. And then the other thing that we've just been talking about is Bella's new pencils. And the pencils FB2479, 36 pencils for only $11.99. And the colours are great. And then the last item we've just been showing you, it has been our fabulous brand new, basically MDF pencil holder. So you'll get it flat packed and you can put it together, and Bella's decorated like so. Philip says, do not paint the MDF before gluing. That is so true, Philip. You need to
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, Bella was, you jumped in. So thank you for that reminder. So essentially you need to make sure that you actually put it together and then paint.
Yeah. Or you make sure you don't paint the notches.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, if you don't want to do it that way, what Bella was saying is, because you are going to put things in between these, you don't want to make sure the paint is not on the notches. Make sure you do it the right way. Get the right one, Debbie. So yeah, so what you're going to do is essentially you are going to put it together first, like you can see. So you do not want to actually put any paint along those edges. I've got Maria just joined you, said hi. Hi, Maria. So remember, if I haven't said hello to you, please say hi. So we're just going to go through it, and Bella's going to be doing a demonstration in a bit, and then we'll go through the products. The other two items that we have, Mandy says, hi, missed a bit. Can I ask, what is the like and share? Mandy, it is to tell us what colour combinations you like. Like, for example, peacock green. And then I was saying I just want some ideas for colours. I was having Daisy Trail is a colour combination that I've got on tomorrow on Hobby Maker, which is it is white, yellow and orange. Carolyn says, Bella, can you blend and burnish with your pencils?
Yes.
Yes is the answer, Carolyn. And we are, those pencils again are FB2479. We'll put that code up, and we're going to be demonstrating with that very, very soon, everybody. And I have lost my... There we go. Nearly lost everybody. Good tip for MDF, definitely. And can you use it for felts? Can you use what for felts? Carol. I wonder what you mean. Do you mean MDF? Because you wouldn't put... Or do you mean
felt tip pens?
Your felts also?
Does she mean?
Oh, you mean you
felt tip
can put your
pens?
felt tip pens? Of course, as long as they're not chunky ones, you can put them through there.
Yes.
Right, okay. So going back to this next item that I have is we have a set. They're very, very cute, aren't they?
They are.
They're great for when you're doing colour areas. Okay, so we have the mini blending brush 2 set, and it is only $3.99. Let me just get a white piece of paper. Patricia, you've asked if you can add 2 tissues to your order. I'll get your invoice amended, not a problem. And yes, Karen, they're very ickle, but when you are doing colouring, I like that word. Karen's put they're ickle. It is a lovely word. And Anna just joined us saying hi. Debbie, Dave and Bella, and hi to the crafting family. So essentially, they are very ickle, but you're going to get 2. You can see the difference. You've got that one and you've got that one. So you're going to get 2 for $3.99. Great price if you love your blending, and it's a great addition for the 2. Now, however, so we've got another size. So then we have a medium brush. So the medium brush, it is, let me put the code. Let me try and work this all out because I can never remember the code. The blending is FB2482. You can't, it's not touch.
Yeah, it's not.
Not touch. Okay.
I can't read any messages.
There you go. There's no more messages.
Okay, fine.
Are you trying? Bella's trying to touch the screen of the laptop, and it's not.
touch screen.
That's so funny. So as you can see, that was the... I was nearly called them ickle, Karen, there. That is the new mini brushes. But then we have a medium one, which is $4.99. Okay. Now, if you're wondering, is it the same that I had on a few weeks ago? No. It is smaller. Look at the difference in size. Okay. This is the large one that I had on. This is a new medium one. Okay. I've got Pat joined us evening or late tonight. No worries. Pat, nice that you've actually joined us. Okay. So this is the medium brush. We're going to start a demo very, very soon. Using Bella's new stamps, and we're going talking of Bella's new stamps. Okay, we're going to look at those now. Oh, Sam, I love your colour. Strawberry trifle, pink, yellow, and white. That is a lovely colour name.
Yeah,
definitely. So if you got distracted with the word trifle. I think I'm hungry. So everybody, the next item is Bella's stamps, because Bella's going to do a demo. Okay, so these ones, she has a set of 4 different ones, okay? So you have this one, which is very beautiful. I'm going to show you some samples, if I can, of each one. So have we got one of her? Is that her? No, that's her. There she is. So there is a sample there that Bella has stamped. Okay, that's that one. So that is stamp set 1, Erin. And then we have...
That one is that one.
This one here, which is stamp set 2 is what I need now, which is this one. And you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamps. And as you can see, you can do so much with them. So Bella's going to show you some techniques about colouring them in. And then the third stamp, because there's 3 face stamps. So they're all $6.99 each, and they're fabulous. These ones are on acrylic. And what we have on here is, Sam said she's eaten strawberry trifle. Oh, you should have told me that. Oh. This one here, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 stamps, okay. And this one is number 3, and it's Ellen. And look what we have, or she said Bella has created some cards, and she's even done a mixed media project. Look at that. Okay. And then what I've got here is, wait a minute, I've missed one. Oh no, this one is the next one is, I haven't shown that sample. Sorry everybody, going back to number 2, I haven't shown this big sample. So this one here, everybody, number 2, it is FB2484. Look at that. So you're going to get that stamp set. That's number 2. We'll put that code up again. And then look what you can create. And Bella's going to talk to you about how that is her face stamped on some paper. And then she's created this beautiful hair using some pencils. And then what the other sample I forgot to show you was, what number is she?
Well, that one is number 1.
We're going to go back to number 1, everybody, because I need to show you this fabulous. These samples are not small. Look at that. Okay. So you are getting, as you can see on there, Erin, a $6.99. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So the idea is you can mix and match. But then this is all made up from, which one is it made up from? Get the right one.
It's essentially the flowers from this one plus some extra stamps.
Yes, so you've made up with some extra stamps that she's got. So you can see how this is made up from the flowers on one. They are gorgeous, everybody, but Bella's going to show you how easy it is to get this look. And don't think, oh, Debbie, you're talking a load of rubbish. Trust me, I'm not. I wouldn't say that. Messages from everybody that they're beautiful. Dee says they're amazing. Polly says, so talented, Bella. Such pretty girl ideas. The large-haired lady reminds me of Tina Turner. So they are the stamps, and we are going to get started. While I get the stamps area, I'm going to move over. Bella's going to start showing you using the stamps, and then I'm going to talk to you any messages that come through, hopefully, if the technical cameras work well. And then we'll go through the products as well. So
essentially when you're stamping, for anybody that hasn't done stamping before, these are acrylic stamps, which means that they naturally attach to the acrylic block. You don't need anything to attach them to the block. And the acrylic blocks we also have available because these are the perfect size for the stamp. You can see this is a little bit mucky because I've used it rather a lot. I've also got an ink pad here that is very good for detail, and you essentially ink up the block by just tapping it on gently. And you may notice here I've got a stamping mat and then my paper, and that's just because it gives you a really nice cushioned effect. And if you ever find that you're struggling with getting a good quality image,
what I was going to say is those stamping mats will be coming back into stock. Okay, perfect. So if you fancy one, okay, please put a note on and we'll let you know when they actually come back into stock.
So if anybody's tried stamping before and had any issues with it, I can recommend using a stamping mat because it just makes a big difference. It just gives you the confidence to be able to stamp and know that you're going to get a good quality image. So you just then press down firmly onto the paper, and then we've got a really clear image there. So then the idea, once you've got your base, is that you can start colouring. So once you've done the stamp, you don't need the stamping mat anymore. And then you would move on to actually colouring with the inks, with your distress inks, so that you get a really nice finish.
So basically we haven't actually got them on the show listed, but if you want them, if I can find what I've done with the samples here, we do stock some colouring inks. Bella's chosen inks, and they are, we have got antique linen, and we've got tea dye, and then also lipstick.
Worn lipstick, that's it. So the antique linen I tend to use for the base colour, and then I use the tea dye for the shadows, and then the worn lipstick for the sort of rouge on the face and the lipstick. And it's almost like putting makeup on the face. And I did this board because it shows quite straightforwardly how you build up the layers, but I will go through it and show you how to do it. So this is just essentially antique linen, and that's just a sort of base colour. I don't know how clearly you can see it. Hopefully you can see there's some colour there. And then the tea dye just in the shadows of the eye sockets there, under the chin and round the side of the face that's furthest away from you. And then the worn lipstick just to give a bit of blush to the face, just to make it look sort of healthy and glowing. And then you can go in with the worn lipstick on the lips, and then this was actually mustard seed around there, and then you can either use colouring pencils or you can use a paintbrush and your distress inks to put some colour in the eyes, and that just gives you a very straightforward face.
Can I just because I've noticed what's the code that is on the screen is Erin. The one that Bella has used is not Erin. So this one is Erin, just because I know, for example, quite a few of you have chosen 2483. That's the one, okay? If you want in the one that Bella has used, okay, is this one. And that number, let me get the right number, is number 2, which would be FB2484. So we'll put that code up just in case there's no confusion.
So the nice thing about these brushes is that they are so soft.
They are,
really, really soft. And they're also designed so that you can't actually put too much pressure on them. They are bendy, they're super flexible, and it just means that you won't get too much ink on there. You also, whenever I do any colouring, I always make sure I have a spare piece of paper so that I can practice my colours before I actually put them on the main piece. And so with the antique linen, you just gently dab it onto the colour and then just have a little test to see how much colour is coming off so that you don't put too much ink. I mean, with the brushes, it's actually quite hard to put too much colour on, particularly when you're using these pale tones.
Can I just interrupt there?
Yeah.
So Anna, you've actually now put 2484, which is brilliant. Can you confirm if you want 2483 as well, or do you want that cancelling? And also the brush number that Bella's using is the medium brush, which is FB2482.
And then when you're colouring, you don't have to, the way that these stamps are designed is that you don't actually have to worry too much about colouring in between the lines. It's a very loose technique. You can just put a broad area of colour in, and I'm not even worrying particularly that I might want to keep the whites of the eyes white, because once you've put the other colours on, you just won't even notice that there's any colour in the eyes, because you're going to bring the other colours forward a bit more when you start adding different colours. So that's just getting a really good tone, and really the idea is to keep putting on lots of layers so that you don't actually put too much on at any one time, but you just get a good even coverage. And again, you're not worrying about putting colour over here, because when you can put more colour of a different colour over the top without it being affected.
If you lift your sheet up a little bit so people can see that you have actually added quite a bit of colour, there you go, add it up there, so you can see that you got a hint of a shade already started by using the brush. I know, brilliant, thanks for confirming that you want both of those stamps.
So I'm just going to put a little bit more colour there. I'm not sure how clearly. The idea is to get a sort of hint of colour rather than to go in with a heavy colour. And then we're going to use the tea dye just to put in some shading. The best way to clean this when you're using it on a project is literally to make sure that you haven't got any excess ink on by wiping it on a clean piece of paper. If at the end of your project you want to wash with warm soapy water, that's also fine, but you don't have to. But just make sure you dry them off carefully. And then I'm going to put shading in on this side area just to give a bit of dimension to the face. But you can see already, well, hopefully you can see that we're getting some shape to the face.
If anybody has any questions, just please ask. What paper are you stamping on? So Elizabeth, what Bella is stamping on is our stamping paper and
That's
blending
correct.
paper. We do have some. I'd have to double check the price on it if you're wanting to find out. I think it's going to be I think it's something like $3.99 or $4.99, Elizabeth. Let me know if you want it. And yes, Annette, if you want the tea dye, you can have that.
So these small brushes are really good when it comes to going in for the detail. So if I actually want to go in and sort of put some shading in the eye sockets, but I can just draw it in. And again, I'm being very loose. I just want to put in a little bit of colour, a little bit of shaping, and just, you know, take your time and make sure that you blend it very easily and loosely. And that way you will actually get not too much colour in, but enough colour to provide some shape. And you're really just building up layers. And hopefully you can see that starting to come in. If you ever get stuck and you're not sure where to put shadows, just look in a mirror. You know, it sounds really obvious, but it's a really easy way of looking to see where your shadows are. Because, you know, it seems obvious, but it's not. So just have a look and see where the shadows are coming when you look in the mirror, and it'll just help you. That's what Walt Disney did. They used to actually look in the mirrors when they were doing the characters of the faces, yeah, to determine what expressions would be. So I'm just going to come in and put a little bit more colour in there.
So yes, Elizabeth, I'll add that to your order, no problem. Okay. So if anybody wants to order any of the Distress inks, yes, you can have them and they'll be added to your order. Janet's just joined us saying she's late, but she's going to watch and catch up. I missed the colours Bella is using. So at the moment, Vanessa, she is using 3 colours.
So we have antique linen for the base tone, tea dye for shading, and then worn lipstick because we're going to put a little bit of colour on the face.
And then we're going to go in with the pencils as well for the hair.
For the detail, for the hair and the eyes, and maybe a little bit on the lips as well. And the nice thing about using the brushes is you're doing a very, very loose technique.
So the plan is we're showing you 2 of Bella's favourite techniques of colouring in and blending with the brushes, okay? And also we will be showing you how to literally colour in with the pencils, which Bella's going to do. I'm just going to answer a couple of questions. Deborah says, how much are the Distress inks and what are the numbers, please? We don't actually have the numbers, Deborah, but I'll look up the prices of the Distress inks, okay? And then I'll tell you while Bella's telling you the next bit.
Okay, so you can go in and put details in with your colouring pencils. So I'm just going to very quickly go in and put some colour in the eye. The stamps are designed with a little bit of detail so that it's enough. You don't have to put too much complicated detail in. I've put a little bit of blue in, and then I'm just going to go in and put a little bit of green. And one of the things when you're using colouring pencils is to try and use different colours, different layers, mix colours to make other ones. So I want that to be green, but I put a little bit of blue in first to make it a little bit darker. And then that looks more lifelike. Your eyes aren't just one colour. They would look odd if they were. With the hair, and we'll go in and start with the hair.
So can I just, before you go into the hair, so for anybody that misses, these are our 36 colour set of pencils, FB2479. And instead of $17.99, we have them on offer at $11.99.
One of the things when you're colouring is how you hold the pencil. So if you want a nice loose hold on the pencil, you hold it up the end furthest away from the point, and then when you get into the detail, hold it nearer, you'll get more control. The other thing is that actually if you pull the pencil towards you, you have more control rather than going across at a diagonal. So nice loose strokes. And the nice thing about these pencils is you can use them on their side to lay down the colour. And actually I need some, because these are cutting mats, there are actually slight ridges underneath.
Yes.
So make sure you're colouring on a smooth surface, because otherwise you will pick up the texture from underneath. So I'm using the flat of the point to do the colouring, and you can see I'm not getting any lines, any banding going across, because I'm using it very lightly, but I'm still actually getting the colour going on there, and that's that's what makes these pencils good pencils, because you're actually not getting lots of stripes and lots of different variations in tone.
So before Bella goes on to the next colour, okay, so I'm just going to explain. I've got a couple of questions over on YouTube and also on Deborah's asked me about what are the distress inks. So the distress inks, everybody, we have them on special at £3.50 instead of £4.50. And there are 3 colours. There's tea dye, antique linen and worn lipstick. So if anybody wants one, just put on the comments, want tea dye, want antique linen, want worn lipstick, and it'll be added to your order. And with regard to the mini brushes set, okay, you missed the number. I've had a couple of questions about that. The number for the mini brushes set, $3.99. This is for 2 instead of $5.99. There's the code FB2481. So as you can see, Bella's now laying it up with the yellow.
So you can actually use lots of different colours, or you can use just one colour, but you need to build up the layers. So you can go in with, this is a really lovely kind of tan colour. And again, the idea is really to make it very loose. I'm not particularly following any lines. I'm just following the lines in the sense of I'm following the shape, but I'm not worrying about whether I'm going over any edges, and I'm just keeping it really loose, and hopefully you can see some of the colour starting to build up.
So basically the main thing is less is more. Start with less and build it up.
Yes, because colouring is all about getting texture and creating interesting effects. And if you just put one layer of colour on and you use the pencil really hard, what happens is not only do you get very flat colour, but you also compact the fibres of the paper, meaning that you're kind of burnishing it when you don't necessarily want to be doing that. And again, I'm only going to do one side of the hair because I don't want to take too long doing it, but I'm going to go in and now put some orange in here, and then in a minute I'm going to go and put in some more different colours, just to kind of create a little bit of texture and interest.
So as Bella was saying, how you hold your brush is your pencil is very important. To make a lighter feel to it and very loosened, hold it higher up, okay? And as you can see on one side, she's starting to go over the edges of where the stamp is. So the stamp works almost like an outline. So you are actually putting your twist onto the products. The pencils are helping. We started with the base, and as you can see, we're layering up. It might not stand out yet as much because we are putting it in stages, and we don't have high definition.
No. Well, also, you know, the effect you want to create, you don't want it with colouring pencils. You kind of want a sort of gentle effect. If you go in and put in a lot of colour straight away, you'll find that you can't put too much colour on afterwards. So as you said, less is more. So build up your layers with lots of sort of gentle layers of colour, and that will give you a really nice, interesting effect, rather than going in just with one solid colour and getting lots of ridges and lines, which you don't want. So I'm going to hold that up to the camera. I might actually, before I do that, I'm going to put a little bit of a dark tone in. So I'm going to go in a little bit closer and put a little bit more colour.
So these are the brushes. Sorry, why do I keep saying brushes? These are the pencils.
Got brushes on the brain.
The pencil set, which is FB2479. Everybody, you get 36 pencils, and Bella is using. Let me just show you. This is how. Sorry to interrupt. There you go.
Oh, that's
there you
right.
go. I can see them. There you go. We will go through it in more detail. Violet says, hi, I joined to have notifications, but I still do not receive them. All I have to do is go to YouTube to be able to watch you. I'm really sorry, Violet, that you're not getting notifications on that, okay? What you need to remember is set a reminder on your phone or something that on a Thursday. Debbie said, hi, so glad I made it for just a bit. I will watch on catch up, of course. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
all
Right,
the way from the
another
States.
Debbie.
Oh, look
So,
at that. So you can see the difference.
Hopefully you can see some of the colours there.
So you can see what a difference it has made on one side, okay? And because we've got so much to show you, everybody, Bella's done one earlier.
There's one I did earlier, but I haven't put. But I've done what I did was a sort of gentle effect. But to do these, this is one of the stamps on the set, and I just coloured a page with lots of different colours of inks, and then I cut them out. But I've really just gone in for the detail with the eyes and with the lips, and that's a really nice way of doing it. So you're going for, you can go in with strong colours, but just take it easy to start with. That's what I would recommend.
So what I wanted to do is share with you, okay, that one again from the centre. If I just lift, we need a bigger desk. So we can see, look at that. If I do that, look at that. So you can see how she's added with the dress and everything on there.
So what I was going to say was I've actually done this with a masking technique. So I have stamped onto post-it notes and then cut them out, and then you make sure you keep the sticky bit of the post-it note underneath, and then you lay them on top, and then you can stamp over it.
So yeah, definitely. So that stamp that we've just looked at, just to make sure give you the right codes.
Yeah, it's part of that one.
I think it is that one there. So which is stamp set 1, everybody. So that's this one here. So there you go, FB2483 Erin, $6.99. But then if you like the one, if I move that out the way, I move like the one that Bella has just been using, which is number 2, which is FB2484 Effie.
Effie, that's it.
Yeah. And then the third one that we have, oh no, is this Effie?
That's Effie.
Yeah, so that's Effie as well.
And then that one is, but the stamps were designed so that you could put them in the middle and then create your own creation around. So they would be great for scrapbooking. They'll be great for making cards. You could put 3D effect around there. You can, the idea is that you've got a face, and then you can build what you want around it.
Definitely. And Angela said, Effie is my sister's name, which means happiness in Greek.
I didn't know that.
Oh, there you go. And
That's really
she's
lovely.
ordering set 2.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect, Angela. Okay, loads of comments coming through how beautiful it is. And Belinda says, was Bella a makeup artist in the past? It's so beautiful.
Oh, how lovely.
So the third set that we have is this one, I think. Where is she? That one.
Which is
the third
box.
stamp set. Let me move these out the way so there's no confusion.
Yeah.
So the third one, everybody, it is Ellen, set 3, as you can see. And Bella has put her on a card. And then you can see that we have got, she's put it on a mixed media. So they are the stamps, everybody. Oh, and Vanessa says, my daughter's name is Erin.
Oh, how fantastic.
Everybody's loving them. Okay, and then what I want to do, everybody, because I don't know where the time's gone. So what I'm going to do is jump to Bella's colouring.
Okay.
The colouring one, it is FB2488, and I'm going to come over to me. If Dave can do his magic with the cameras. Yes, and then what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at some amazing colouring option. So obviously those were the stamps, and Bella's just shared with you how easy it is to do the step-by-step using the blending technique and the pencils, and they're the individual stamps. But I do know a lot of our international people or crafters would love to have a digital download. Or we have people who don't do stamping who want a colouring kit. So I'm going to show you the colouring kits that we have available. And then Bella's going to do a little demo with tissue. So let me get started. So the actual code is FB2488. And this is it, everybody. So this is, I need to show you the finished samples first because they are just amazing. So let me show you this. How fabulous is that? So this has been coloured in, okay, using pencils, okay, so you can see that. And obviously it's been stamped around the edge, but this here has been colouring in pencils, hasn't it, Bella?
It has, yes. I mean, I've also, in fact, I think that's primarily, I think I've used a tiny bit of white pen, but the rest of it is
colouring
pencils.
And then we've got this character on here, okay, as well. And then we have, these are all from the kit that I'm about to show you, and this has been coloured in, but what this has been done is it's also got the stamping from the stamps, okay, and it's been made into a lovely DIY project. So I'm going to pass them to you, Bella, because I'm going to run out of room. And just to show you some love, I love that one, isn't that beautiful with the eyes? So these are some gorgeous elements that have been done. And I'm just going to move that out of the way. And you might recognise this. So Bella did this with my fabulous Roses and Bloom. And this is one of the characters from the kit that we're going to show you. So the Bella art, this is a physical kit. So this comes to you and it's 2488, everybody. But we have the digital option as well. And the other thing to show you is you can get it, put them on candles. Okay, you can colour in with your pencils and put them on candles. And we are going, and Bella's done this one. She's even wrapped it up. They make amazing gifts, everybody. That one is that one that has been put on a candle. So we're going to show you how to do that. So make sure you stay tuned. But I'm going to go through the kit. But for those people that want it as a digital, so the physical price is $14.99. And then what you're going to get, it comes with a forever code. But then the download itself, it is $7.99. Okay, which is FB2489. And this is what you are going, let me move these candles out of the way. These are the designs that you're going to get. And they are amazing, everybody. So look at the detail that you've got on there. And there's that one there. I mean, you are going to get them pre-printed, obviously, on card, if those of you are on card. But that is that. I mean, look at that. So this is how amazing those pencils you can colour in. And then you've got, if I give you that, hold that a second, Bella. Then this one is that one that I showed you. Look at that. And there she is there. And then you have got this next one. I mean, that's her full on. Look at the detail. So like Bella said, you've got all that shading showing you where to colour in. You've got that one there. Okay. Then you've got this one. Okay, because you've got it with a gorgeous, lovely sentiment there. It says, positive thoughts create positive things. Everybody's journey is different. Kindness is free. The past cannot be changed. Smiles are contagious. Happiness is found within. Overthinking will lead to sadness. You only feel if you quit. Things always get better with time. Opinions don't define your reality. So isn't that lovely? So you have it like that, but then you've got it without, which means, 1 second, I've got a message that says, Debbie, you have gone into slow mode on Facebook and no sound. Is everybody else having those issues?
I haven't got anybody on YouTube with that issue.
Okay, Deborah, you might need to go out and then go back in again. So then you can see that you've got more images. You've got them in different sizes, okay, that you can print off. But these are, if you get in the kit, if you want the Forever Code kit, this is how you're going to get it. It's pre-printed, okay. You've got them in different sizes, all for you to use, okay. Oh, everybody else is fine. So Deborah, you might need to go out and come back in again. So this is a brilliant kit. You're going to get the artwork in different sizes, and Bella gives you permission to actually use it to create, because it comes with a Forever Code, to create some fabulous creations with it. And one of them is a candle. So the download kit, everybody, is FB2489. And Bella is now going to show you how to colour in with with candle. And we do have tissue on the show, which is FB2490. Okay, everybody, it's our packs of tissue paper. FB2490. And we just have time to get it all sorted. Everybody's having no issue, so that's good. Thank you for everybody confirming and over in YouTube.
Yeah, everybody seems to be okay.
Brilliant. Okay, so going over to Bella. We're waiting for Dave. So I hope you're still with us, everybody. So now the magic happens, everybody. We're going to show you how to colour in with tissue paper and explain how easy it is to do. And then I'm going to do a demo of putting it onto a candle.
There you go.
So hopefully the technology will work. And while I'm chatting and filling time, Dave is moving the camera over to Bella for the top camera to work. And is it nearly there? It won't go any further, right? We'll move over. Right,
Oh, that's
that's
fine.
okay.
That's absolutely fine. We
There
can
you
work
go.
with that.
We can
That's
work with
absolutely
that.
Fine. Perfect. So when you are colouring on tissue, when you feed it into your printer, you need to make sure that the tissue paper is shiny side up, and you need to tape the tissue paper to a regular piece of paper. You need to make sure that I've used masking tape. You can use sellotape. You need to make sure that it is firmly pressed down so that you don't have any edges that might catch in your printer rollers. And you need to start the tape from sort of about 1.5 to 2 inches from the edge of the paper, because if your printer is grumpy like my printer,
Grumpy, I like that.
grumpy, it doesn't like anything that's too thick. It says you've changed the size, which I haven't changed the size. Anyway, that's beside the point. So when you're colouring with tissue paper, just be a little bit aware that obviously tissue paper is thinner than ordinary paper. You have to be a little bit more gentle with it. And what colour hair should we go for?
Why don't you do a darker one?
A darker one.
Browns.
So we'll go for browns. Well, just to be a little bit different then, to start the brown off, I'm going to start off with purple.
Okay, I'm sure Bella's going to tell you why brown hair starts off with purple. We're all ears, actually.
There you go.
I know I don't have any purple in my hair.
No. I wish I had purple in mine. Anyway, so if you start off with a different colour, you'll end up with some lovely highlights. So I'm going to go in with purple, but in order to make a brown, I'm just going to go in very loosely. And again, I'm just going to... So with these designs, they were designed with the shading already there, so that you don't have to worry about the shading. If you wanted to, you could just go in and put one layer of colour on here and it would look absolutely lovely, because the shading is already there. And all I'm going to do is, where there is shading already, I'm going to go in and put a little bit more shading, and where there's no shading, I'm going to kind of leave it blank. But I'm not, you know, a lot of people when they talk about colouring say, yes, but I can't colour between the lines, I'm not neat enough. Well, this doesn't need to be neat.
No, you don't. Because Bella's given you all those strokes of detail, what you're doing, everybody, is you are colouring over it. It's the most easiest colouring kits I've ever seen, because the shading is there for you. And as you can see, what Bella's doing is adding definition by adding purple to start off with. And this is
I can
colouring.
hear you laughing. Sorry.
by adding purple to start off with. But this is on tissue paper. So look how light she's holding the pencil. Now remember, to give a light finish, we're using pencils. You hold the pencil higher up, everybody. So these pencils, if you missed the code earlier, it's our set of 36 pencils, and it's FB2479, and they are normally $17.99, and they're only $11.99. So these are designed to have like a soft finish, which means they are great on tissue paper. Now, if you've got other pencils, I can't guarantee you'll have the same effect with this tissue paper if you're going for it. The best thing to do is to try it and see, because that's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely experiment. And the really nice thing is that you're getting a good quality pencil at a very reasonable price. And I think just experiment with the different things that you have. Colouring is all about having fun. And if you've got the download, you can practice and play to your heart's content. You don't need to worry about, you know, if you do something and it isn't quite how you expected it to be, or you want to try different colour combinations, just keep printing.
That's for
You
sure.
know?
And talking to keep printing, Cass said, for the digital download, would I print on the same paper as the other kits, please? Well, because you get the download, and even those people that are buying the physical card kit, it comes with a forever code, you can print on different mediums. So what Bella's done here is she's printed it on tissue paper. But obviously, if you're going for, sorry to interrupt, let me just put this in front. This has been printed off on one of our satin papers. Okay, you can have a look at different mediums, try your printer. You are going to still get the detail and be able to colour in. Hopefully, Kath, that answers your question. If anybody has any other questions, please let me know and we'll try to answer it in regarding the colouring techniques while Bella's here.
So these colours are just layering on, and with, as I said earlier, with colouring pencils, if you create colour by putting lots of colours together, that actually is more interesting when you look at it. It's more satisfying when you do it because you can see all the different colours coming together, and it will eventually, and you'll see in a minute, I'm going to put, this is going to be a sort of a brown, a sort of dark blonde, and I'm going to go in with a very light yellow, because when I put the yellow on top of the purple, it sort of turns it brown.
There you go, so you get the highlights. Yes, Pearl, you can have a metal edge ruler, the clear one, no problem. And Betty says Bella makes it look easy. But you know what? This is why Bella's done, these are her favourite techniques. So Bella's tried different techniques over the years, and she's brought this fabulous new kit for everybody to enjoy. So you can now enjoy the colouring in and to get these fabulous finishes, because all you're doing is starting light. Always do less is more and keep adding colour to build up the layers. You know, as you go through it, you will be able to get the same result as Bella has.
Yeah, and I think it's one of those things that you can't really go wrong. I think if you keep the layers light, it will work. And if you know anything about colour theory, you can work complementary colours, give good nice colours. So if you work your red and your green together, they work really nicely. Yellow and purple work really nicely. And what's the other one? Orange and blue, yellowy blue work really nicely. And that just means that when you're mixing your colours on your pencils, they all work well together. So hopefully you can see that has come up as a sort of brown colour.
Yes, with highlights.
Might go in and put another bit of more colour in there. But
Mary has put, I use Polychromos pencils when colouring. I actually do not know what that is. Do you know what that is?
Yes.
Oh, good.
It's a brand. I can't remember who the brand is.
Oh, it's a brand.
Well, no, it's a range within a brand.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Mary, I don't know is the answer, but the tissue sets. Okay, the tissue paper is FB2490.
Just make sure it's a soft pencil.
Yeah, so as long as it's a soft pencil, then it will work on the tissue paper. So the best thing is to try it. But that code, FB2490, for the tissue paper, $2.99 for 10 huge sheets, everybody. That's an amazing price. And you can do so much.
You counted how many candles you could do.
Yeah, you can do 60, but
Yeah.
not that size.
Right, okay.
Okay, the little sizes that you can do. You probably can do maybe 50 of the other one. It depends on what the size of the image, really. But I honestly love doing it. Margaret says, Bella, I'm going to a wedding soon. Can you do my makeup, please? Well, you never know. Colouring by makeup.
Colouring by makeup.
Yeah,
absolutely.
new range that Bella's... I'm not only joking. Okay. But Margaret, thanks for that compliment. But you can see how easy we are putting together. And obviously because time's slowly running out.
It is.
Okay. We are going to show you one that Bella's already done. And then I'm going to put it on a candle. So you want to show the different ones that we've got?
So this is one where I have gone in, I've put a lot of detail in with the face. If you want to put a highlight on the eye, just go in with a white opaque pen. Then I've gone with this is a sort of blonde colour. I've done layering with the flower, but this is the same design but coloured differently. So with a blue flower and with the darker hair. So it's up to you. You can be your own makeup artist.
Yes, you can. So Bella's done me a different character already, and as you can see, she's done that technique, and this is on tissue paper. Vanessa said, what kind of ink should you use to stamp on tissue paper to then colour? It needs to be a permanent ink, but you need to test it first and be careful that you don't put too much ink on it.
Yes, and the other thing I would also say is you can stamp with your something like a VersaFine, or there's lots of different brands that are ink that you can use to colour with, but just don't blend with the distress inks on the tissue paper. You will tear it.
Yes, you need to make sure you colour it in with pencils. Okay. Paula says, I love how relaxing colouring can be. Thank you, Bella, for your tips and lesson today. And
You're very
Denise,
welcome.
yes, you can swap that, no problem. Everybody's loving it. Okay. So I'm now going to, we're going to now put this on a candle, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to do. Okay. So we'll go to the front camera again, and I'll show you these gorgeous, you can show that one, candles that we've done, and then I'll show you how to put it together. So remember the tissue paper, okay, we have got these already, so you can see how strong you can go in with your colouring, okay, and then you can see how light you can go in as well. And do you want to show yours, Bella?
Yep, so this one I decorated it. This is just washi tape, and I just used the I found a colour that worked really well with the colouring that I'd already done, and then put washi tape on the bottom and the top. When you put an image onto the candle, you'll find that you lose the edges. You don't need to worry about the edges where the edge of your design is. And anything that if you do wrap in cellophane, just put the cellophane at the back. But when you wrap it up and you make it into something special, it becomes much more of a gift.
Definitely. I've got loads of messages coming through. Thank you, everybody. Kath says, that's amazing. I'm transfixed. Thanks for sharing the techniques. I have got, Chris says, can you say the colour combination again? Purple, yellow, red, green.
Oh, right, okay. So when your complementary colours are red, so they're the opposites on the colour wheel. So that would be red opposite green. That would be a sort of orange opposite a sort of brilliant blue, and then the other one, which has just gone out of my head, was
you can think about that while I'm cutting.
There you go.
Okay, Chris, Bella will think about that, and what we'll do is maybe put it on Facebook and put a note on it. So just a couple of messages. So this is my tissue paper. I can see loads of people coming through. Joe's asked if it's safe to actually melt. The answer is don't leave it unattended, and it is. So I've done this technique for years, everybody. I've printed it off using designs from my CD. I've also printed off photos and made personal candles. And at the end of the day, this is paper. Okay? So when you burn a candle, as a rule, it burns down. And I've never had any issue with burning a candle. However, do not leave it unattended, Joe. So what I would recommend is you just put a little note. Be safe, do not leave it unattended. But, you know, it is a fabulous gift. And, I mean, even candles that I buy, if they've got images on, I always don't leave them unattended. Okay. Paul has put yellow and purple. Was that it?
Yes.
Yes, well done, Paula. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mega has put, love your craft. Never done anything like this before. Might have to give it a try. Thank you for your demonstration. Well, I haven't finished yet because I'm going to show you how to now put this image on this candle. So what I've got here is Bella's from the colouring kit, okay, which was, whether you're going for the download, remember, I will go through it in a second, but it's FB2489, and you get all those gorgeous images. And what we've done is put it onto a tissue paper, and then the next thing is cut it out. So you need to make sure this just about fits. So what I'm doing is you can cut to the edge, or you can lift it up a little bit. So I am just going to cut down here. Now, if you've got any messages over in YouTube, Bella will now be able to read while I'm doing this, and I will look at what's going on with any Facebook messages.
I was going to say, when you're cutting out, the important thing is to make sure that you keep the tissue paper on the paper when you're cutting it out.
Yes, most definitely. So all I'm doing is there is my tissue paper and I'm cutting along there. I don't have to be exact because it's white. Other things you need to remember when you are putting things on tissue paper, on candles, is your candle needs to be white. Look what happens when I put this on here. So you can see how that stands out. If your candle was coloured, it would not look as good. You would have that kind of feel. So you need to make sure your candle is white, or even cream you can get away with. And also that your candle or your tissue paper basically sits in between the areas that you want. So that is the first 2 steps. Now when you get your tissue packs home, it comes with instructions, everybody. So you don't need to, you don't necessarily have to worry about remembering all this. And also there is a YouTube video on my website that you can get the instructions. Now the next thing, I am using parchment greaseproof paper that I bought from, I don't know what supermarket it was, but greaseproof baking paper, that's what I'm using. Okay, most of us have got it. I've got it for cooking, but actually I only use it for candles. Yes, Dave's laughing in the back, everybody, because he knows I don't use it for cooking. I don't have time to actually make anything.
Estelle says, this would be spectacular wrapped around a clear vase with battery operated candle or tea light. And I have seen this technique where it's Mod Podged onto glass.
Yes, now you had a sample, didn't you, of some tissue, a larger one, and you're going to actually put it onto a canvas.
So
although we're putting it on a tissue on the candle, okay everybody, you can essentially put this, because it's tissue, you can put it onto a canvas. There's one of the other designs that Bella's coloured in. This is the tissue paper, and she's planning on putting it onto a canvas. So you can actually put it onto a canvas. So it's not, the world's your oyster really, because you can put it on everything. Betty said, is the shiny side that goes onto the candle? So the shiny side is up. That is what you're colouring on.
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
So the shiny side is the bit that is important to go on my tissue paper. That's the one that needs to go on top. So the next part, everybody, is you get your greaseproof paper and you need to put that on top like so. And what this is doing, everybody, this is holding your image in place. And I should have trimmed it down a little bit. I normally just do it the size of the candle. And then what I'm doing is holding it tight here. And you can see, I just need to just hold it like that. That I need to be able to move it. And then what you're going to do is get a heat tool that is round my chair. Okay, talk amongst yourselves, everybody, because my heat tool's round the chair.
Joe is asking, can you use brown parchment paper or does it have to be white? I've definitely used brown parchment paper.
I was going to say, as long as it's parchment paper, Joe, because what you're doing is you're going to heat the wax, and this greaseproof paper is going to hold it into shape and keep it smooth at the same time. If you didn't have this on here, your wax will just go everywhere when you put it on. Right, okay. Karen says, sorry, if this has been asked to go, sort out the dog out. Do we have to have permission to use other items like bags, etc.? Or part of the images, please, thank you. Oh, Karen, you're on about angel policy. So basically, my angel policy is quite simple. You have to make something with it. So these designs, everybody, are being coloured in. So you are crafting. Okay, you can't just print off the sheets and sell the sheets. That's not fair. Now, as you can see, I don't know, this is now looking like a water effect. Basically, I can see that the wax is melting. I'll go into a bit more detail with regard to our angel policy once I've gone round here. So you can see how I'm moving the heat tool along. You should see how it's, when you put the heat on, it looks like it goes watery, and that's because the wax is melting, and as it's melting I'm just moving my heat tool along to make sure all the areas are melted into the candle. Right, now I can't bend my hand like that, so I just need to turn that over like that. Because Bella's done a very large one.
I know.
That's fine. It can be done. And that's good. I like challenges. And I'm just going round. Now, what's also very important, everybody, you don't want these crease lines. You want it nice and smooth. If you keep it creased, what will happen is that crease will go on the candle. So try and keep it smooth. There we go. So if anybody has any questions on YouTube or on Facebook, just ask and we'll get to them. So let me have a look. I'm just going to then lift it up. There we go, everybody.
Carol has just asked, how long does it take?
There.
There, it's done.
Done.
Yep.
That's how long it takes.
And
Where am I? Tony says, oh no, I have to tell my partner I have a new craft to try. I love this. Look at that, everybody. Now, I've missed this bit. Can you see it's lifting up? Don't worry. All you do, put that back on. Make sure it's lovely and smooth, everybody. Put the heat on. But can you see how I move the heat straight away? Do not leave the heat on there, otherwise you'll end up with wax everywhere. Okay, it is now in. And look at that.
And don't reuse the parchment.
Yes, do not reuse that because those crease lines will go on the candle. Okay, now I've got a bit of blob here where it's got melted. It's because I wouldn't normally go this high.
No, I think when I did it, I had slightly bigger candles.
Yes, so basically I wouldn't normally go that high. So for example, on this one, this is a cream one, you can see we've not gone to the edge. So try to keep within it. Now the candles I got from, well, this candle I bought 4, I think, from Asda or something. I can't remember. And they're only about £5 for 4,
yeah,
something
really
like
good
that.
Price.
So just to show you, there's the same image, a bit smaller. Oh no, that's your large candle, so that's why. So you can see Bella's got a larger candle than I have. So just to recap of what we've actually used. So if anybody's interested, our tissue has been designed for these techniques, okay? Or the tissue we specifically use for these techniques. So remember, all the instructions are on there. Now our tissue packs are only $2.99 and the sheets are huge. You get 10 sheets in there for $2.99. All the instructions on there. If you love what you see, have a go, because not only can you print, so the kit that we use, you printed directly onto it, okay? You can get different ones on there that you want to do. And then you can, how a gift. I mean, what a lovely gift. It didn't take long. You know, how easy is that? Twin candles. Yeah, definitely. Thank you, Elizabeth.
Yes.
So everybody, I know we've gone over on our time, but we wanted to share with you how easy. The kit that we used just now, and we'll go through the last process just in case everybody has missed it. It is FB2488 is the physical kit. And you are going to get the designs in different sizes. Okay. So as you can see here, we have got gorgeous characters on here. So you've got the characters, you've got them in different sizes for you to use. And if you want it as a digital, it's FB2489. So all our international viewers, well, anybody can watch it. What are you laughing at?
I've just seen Manda's message, which is, where are your candles from, please? As I think the ones from Asda have shrunk.
Where did you get your candles from?
Dunelm.
Dunelm. There you go, everybody. So it's just showing you how easy it is to do these. So this is the kit that you're going to get. You're going to get the physical download. That one's my favourite. Look. And where's the card? And there it is there. So you can actually print to any size you want. Okay. This Bella has actually used her image. And this is my Roses in Bloom. And we've added it on top. So you can go to town with it. Okay. And it's using the colouring pencils. Yes, whoever wants tissue packs, there's no problem. Tony says, if you're not good at colouring, can we use the coloured images from our downloads? Yes, Tony, that's how I originally started them. You can use all my, I mean, I don't have it here, but I have candles downstairs. And if you're watching the show on Hobby Maker tomorrow, you'll see me doing their technique with my CDs and USB keys. Right, everybody, I think we've gone through everything. We're just going to finalise by going through the process and picking people.
Estelle asks, can the images be resized in the digital download, and how many images are there?
There's 13 sheets you get in. Obviously, some of them are duplicate designs, but I've just shown you all the designs, Estella, so hopefully you can see that.
But they can be resized in the digi download.
Yes, you can resize them to fit whatever you want to do. So I hope you've enjoyed the show. Okay, we're just going to go through this process, especially if we've got any newbies. So those people that are new, I'm going to put on the colouring pencils code. So these are the colouring pencils that Bella used. And essentially, okay, she basically, I mean, they're fabulous. They are 36 soft pencils, great for using with tissue paper, and she used them for the colouring. And the code for the colouring pencils is FB2479 11.99 instead of 17.99. So if anybody wants them, pop that into your comment. Now, I'm going through the process of how the show works. So if you're brand new, yes, if you're brand new, okay, to using this process, everybody, welcome. And I hope you've enjoyed tonight's show with the special guest, Bella.
Thank you.
And it has been a little bit mental, but you know what? That's the great fun about these shows. Now, remember, with this, I always say you don't have to buy. If you're watching on catch up, you can enjoy the demonstrations and get inspired. Have a go at doing a candle because it's so much fun. And the finish, you know how impatient I am. I'm so impatient, everybody. So the fact that you see a result literally in minutes is amazing. So however you want to buy anything, put the code that you see on the side banner into your comments. Now, if you're brand new to our system, please make sure that you private message me your email address, your postal address, and your contact details so we can set up an account to you for free. And then what will happen, this show is left open for up to the weekend, then it'll be closed down, and then an email will be sent with the payment link, and the payment link will have maybe some of the Bella's products that you've seen. You can see them, you can click on them, you can add to it, you can delete it, you can pay by debit card, credit card, and even PayPal. And the other thing that you can do is you can give the office a ring. And we open Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and the number is 07553 457 168. Or you can email us at info@debbiemoredesigns.com and private messages at Debbie More Designs. Now, we're coming to the end of the show. Now, we have a winner. Drum roll, please. So the winner for the like and share is Vanessa Cherry from Texas. Now, just so everybody knows, the helpers, because we've had parcels lost in the post for prizes, anybody that's international, you will actually be sent out a large download kit. So congratulations, Vanessa. You're going to get a little gift next week sent to you. So please make sure you private message me your email address so we can get that sent out. Normally, I don't know what part of the world people are from, but Vanessa always tells us what part of the US she's traveling in. So congratulations, Vanessa. However, all of you don't go away because you're all winners and you all get a little gift. And it's a special gift this week, okay? It's always a special gift, but this is a little thank you present from me to you for your continued support, because we would not be here without you wonderful crafters.
Absolutely.
So this started in lockdown. It's a treasure hunt, and you have to remember two things, everybody. Today's date, which I don't know what today's date is.
No idea.
Oh, there it is. 27th. It's the 27th of April. And also you need to remember the discount code for this week is, of course, FB for Facebook, Bella Art. Okay, and what will happen? Bell Art. Don't forget there's only one A in it. Okay, so you need to make sure you nip over to my website from tomorrow afternoon about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and there will be an announcement put on Facebook to say your treasure hunt is ready. And this is a little gift. It's a card kit for you. At the moment, only the people in Facebook can see this code. So if you go to my website, it's actually got a price on. So to make it free for all you wonderful crafters, you need to remember two things. As I said, the actual date and the discount code. Nip over to Debbie More Designs. Remember that you're part of my crafting community, so there you're automatically members. Go to my printable download section, then the members download, and hunt for today's date, because it's a surprise. You don't know what you're getting until you find it. Then you'll see it, you pop it into your basket, put the discount code on, and it'll go completely free for you to download, make some candles with it, have some fun. There is one catch that I really want you to do, and we both really want you to do, is make something with it. Give a card to a neighbour, to a key worker, raise some money for charity. Just enjoy the collection and pass the love on, and enjoy some crafting fun. And this inspiration, this treasure hunt, was inspired by my grandfather, who passed away a couple of years ago, who used to do treasure hunts as a child for me. And when lockdown happened, we came up with this idea, and we're doing it ever since. So I want to say thank you. I hope you've enjoyed the show. We've had loads of fun.
Thank you. We have.
You see this desk, everybody. Well, no, we don't want you to see it.
No,
It
don't.
is a mess. You know, normally it's just me, but there's two of us this time. Don't forget that I'm actually on Hobby Maker TV tomorrow at 3 o'clock and 5 p.m. Dave's just put a little announcement on there. And I'll be launching the fabulous brand new A Secret Garden collection.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. So pop over to Hobby Maker TV tomorrow. Don't forget, you can also watch it online if you can't get it, okay? And we put it on Facebook, all the channels. Thank you for all your messages and love. I mean, I will try to catch up with everything, okay? And then we're back here next Thursday. I'll get it right. Next Thursday, okay, for some more crafting fun. And I think that's about it. I think we've done
that's
everything.
it. Yes.
So we're left with saying good night.
Good night.
God bless you all.
From you.
And
Thank
yeah.
you. Sorry, couldn't help it.
God bless you all. I hope you have an amazing weekend and take care of yourself, and hope to see you very soon again here.